What's going on? Um, we had some crazy games this weekend. The Lakers lost to the Raptors. Dallas lost to the Vikings, which I don't know why everybody's surprised. Um, People in Alabama are losing their head talking about fire Nick Saban, which why would you fire Nick Saban when he's been winning? Um, where do we start? Now, everybody's blaming the coach for the Dallas loss. First, you guys were blaming Dak. Then you guys are finding ways to blame Zeke. Why isn't nobody blaming the DN who they paid all that money to, which I've said from the beginning he was overrated? DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence in that defense has been trash. You guys had a chance to get Earl Thomas. All you had to do was pay a little extra money. And Earl Thomas is in Baltimore showing that you are idiots. Jerry Jones has done this for years. He could have had Randy Moss. He could have had Steven Jackson. He could have had anybody. People wanted to come play in Dallas. Antonio Cromartie wanted to come play. You didn't even give him a chance. You just basically said, no, we don't need you. Your cornerback play has been suspect. Last year they were suspect. It's just that the front seven was able to get pressure on people because nobody knew that your linebackers were that good in Van Der Esch and Smith. But now that game tape has been formed, it's easy to shut you down now. Now, Dak Prescott has never been the problem. In his first 3 seasons, this guy has gotten has had over a 500 record. Over a 500 record. He's had the best fourth quarters outside of Tom Brady. Not only that, he's had 2 division titles and he's won a playoff game. Tony Romo only won how many playoff games in like 9, 10 seasons, 11? And then the guy, you guys treat him like crap. Y'all pay everybody around him, but y'all don't pay him or Amari, which is crazy. And then let's talk about the lame duck coach, Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett has been coaching this team for how many years, and he's getting a pass. He always gets a pass because we know it's not him coaching. We know it's Jerry up there coaching. Jerry's calling the plays, and Cole Beasley basically exposed them. So did Terrell Owens. They exposed who Dallas is. Now, the problem that I'm having is when are you going to see that everything you're doing is not working? Jerry has this notion in his head, I got to prove that I can win without Jimmy. I can win without Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson coached and knew how to coach and knew how to get at the players. He knew how to mentally put them in the game. He knew how to mentally make them tough. These guys don't respect the coaching staff. They don't respect anybody because they don't have that fear that they're going to be gone. They don't have that fear. They feel like, oh, we're going to be all right. And you guys want Dak to take a pay cut, but y'all didn't let Tony Romo take a pay cut. Carson Wentz didn't get a pay cut, and Carson Wentz has not been that good these past 3 years. And plus, he's always hurt. This is the first season he might actually play a full 16-game season. But we don't even know if he'll do that. We still got a lot of football left. And then it's always, oh, he has this offensive line. They had to get, dude, the offensive line has been trash. They've had injuries. Guys are old. Guys aren't that good. They're mostly a run blocking team. And when you're transitioning to a passing team, you have to have a passing offensive line to block your quarterback. But and then you're letting Jason Witten take too many snaps from the young tight ends. You have a tight end who could be a stud, but you're not giving him a chance. It's the same thing that Martellus Bennett said when he was playing with the Cowboys, that they don't know how to groom their talent. They don't. They're terrible at grooming their talent. That's why when their talent goes somewhere else, like Chris Canty went to the Giants, they won a Super Bowl because they knew how to use Chris Canty. You see other guys who's left. Cole Beasley is balling in Buffalo right now. Because you know why? Because they know how to use him. So the problem is that Jerry has been the problem. He's going to continue being the problem until he gets a real coaching staff and he sits his old ass down and sit his old ass up somewhere and not always comment on the team. He's always commenting on the team. He's always talking about, oh, well, we need this done. Look, man, you're not the coach. You're the owner. You're too much of a control freak, and that's why Dallas will continue to choke and lose for another 20 years. It's just facts.